Aries, this is your week for the reading of March 31st. Two images, but the first one is you standing in a courtyard, not a courtyard, a graveyard, at night with a lantern, an old style lantern. And it looks like you've got an old style cape on. And you're walking through the gravestones and you're looking at things. And the feeling that comes to me with this is it's old. You're looking at old stuff. You're looking at stuff from the past. And what are you looking for? What is it that you're looking for? You're looking for something. You're looking for something that is going to, I was going to say make sense, but I'm hearing the words give you peace. It's like you're trying to understand something that happened from the past that you need to kind of make peace with, and that it's as though if you just let yourself kind of wander back there, because it's got that quality of, the roaming, the wandering, the looking, but it's a dark, misty night and you've got a lantern. So for me, it feels as though, excuse me, there's a lot of atmosphere around this. There's a lot of emotion around this. The first card that comes up is fear. And then the second card that comes up is quantum leap of faith. And then the third one is notice your choices. Now what brings them all together is who says why not? So as I'm looking at this, there's a song that comes into my head, or there's a song that came into my head. And I looked it up because it seemed incongruous to the image of walking through an old graveyard with a lantern and a cape. And it was La Bamba, the Ricky Valens song. La 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 bamba. It's a dance song. And so I thought, why would you be getting that here? But when I looked it up, the English translation, the first part is, there's not a lot of lyrics to it, but one of the key lyrics is, you need some grace to be able to dance La Bamba. And La Bamba is a very happy song. And it's a very active song, and it's very sinuous, and it's just, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful rhythm. It's a beautiful rhythm. Let me say it again. It's a beautiful rhythm. It's a playful rhythm. It's a sensual rhythm. And it's a Latin rhythm. And so what I'm getting as I'm looking at this is that the idea of you needing grace, I feel as though in order to dance this song, this joyful song, in order to dance in your life with joy, you need to use some grace in your search for what it is you're looking for. That grace can mean many things, right? You could have pulled a grace card, as in divine grace. But what I feel like this is more saying is you need to have a little bit of graciousness as you're looking through the past. Graciousness towards whoever was involved in your past, but also just graciousness in terms of, you don't want to be a brute. You don't want to go in like a bull in a china shop. You want, if you're asking about things, you've got loss and liberation there. Making peace with loss in order to liberate you. And that's really what I feel. But what it's saying basically is the more gently you can do it, that's really, I guess, how I would want to put it. The more gently you can do this, the more grace you can have while you do your research, while you ask your questions, whether or not you talk to people or not, the more it's going to be beneficial to you in terms of getting the results that you want, getting the liberation, and being able to let go of whatever the loss is. Because the fear, a lot of the things that have affected you in your life is fear that has directed you for fear of more loss. And so what this feels to me to be about is, prayerfully, is really using whatever this research is, or this seeking is, this searching is, as a way to liberate yourself from fear, to be able to clear the decks in a way so that you can move forward and make your choices. It's like, notice your choices. Make the choices that make you feel good. And when you notice yourself making choices that don't feel right, that don't feel good. Ask yourself why you're making those choices. Check in with yourself and see, because chances are it's going back to an old fear. And that's what you need to liberate yourself from. Okay? You've got Quantum Leap of Faith as the central card in this whole deck, and then you've got Prayerfully. Okay? So Quantum Leap of Faith, beyond logical expectation, beyond linear projections of our minds, there is a place of free fall. Here you trust that what feels like leaping into the unknown void is really sailing on the winds of the infinite, unlimited benevolence, which will guide you wisely to your best and most graceful landing. So it's asking you to have a quantum leap of faith. It's asking you to take an attitude of prayerfulness, which is, in its most general sense, understanding the sacred connection of everything to everything else, and to use some grace as you investigate the past in order to liberate yourself from fear of loss and whatever other fears might be coming up for you. Of course, this is not for every Aries. It's for a section of the collective this is going to make sense. Okay? There you go, my Aries. Good luck. Take care.